What's up guys, welcome to the channel Rock is Good For You. My name is Jordan and this channel is about going on a journey trying to produce my own solo rock album in home with my own limited equipment that you see here. I've got a set of Roland V drums, the TD07 MKs, a Scarlett Solo from Focusrite audio interface, just some basic headphones. I know that headphones are not something you're supposed to use for mixing. That's kind of a big mortal sin of producing music, you know, but it's all I've got and that's what I'm going to do. I can't afford to put monitors in here and acoustically treat this room and all that stuff. I'm trying to make do with what I've got and find out if I can make the best, most epic rock album possible with what equipment I have here. So I've got this cheap dynamic microphone here. I've got the E-kit, I've got the audio interface, the desktop computer that's used more for gaming than anything. But I do have experience in playing drums, songwriting, composure. I can write lyrics and write songs and play drums and make melodies and beats. I'm using Fruity Loops Studio, which is probably not the best DAW in a lot of people's opinion to produce rock music, but you know what, it's all the same, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna do what I can with what I've got and see what results we can get, you know what I'm saying? That's what this channel is all about. That's what it's been about from the start, which was like a week ago, and that's what it's gonna stay about. And I want you guys to be in on the process with me. Basically, I want you to see the songs that I'm writing. I want you to have input on them. I want to see your comments down below. I want you to subscribe and follow the journey, because there's no chance in hell that I'm not going to produce a rock album that I'm satisfied with and put it out there. And I want you guys to listen to it, give me your feedback. Let me know what you think about my efforts into creating my own solo rock venture. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be using AI. This isn't going to be some cheesy, lame rip-off kind of album that's sort of drawing on tropes of the genre. No, this is going to be an original work of art from me that I'm going to be invested in. This is something I've been wanting to do my whole life. And I'm in a place where I think it's better for me to do it solo, so I have the full creative scope of everything under my wing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of it's going to be me. Now, the one caveat to that is that I'm using a Fiverr guitarist to record and send me DI tracks as far as electric and bass is concerned. I don't play guitar. I never have. It's not an instrument I ever learned. So I'm basically requiring on a studio type professional or a hired musician to send me tracks in the vein of the song that I'm writing, or replicate the parts that I send them, so that I can then upload them into my song and then produce the music myself, or record drums over it, lyrics, vocals, all that, and compile it, create it, mix it, master it, hopefully at some point. So yeah, we'll see how that goes, right? But anyway, where I'm at right now is I'm trying to get a solid drum track down for this song that I've been working on. It's been through many names. I've called it Sucker Punch, Your Enemy, Maybe Then. I'm terrible at naming songs. Like, I can name bands, I can come up with ideas, concepts, themes for stuff, you know, pretty easily. That stuff comes naturally to me. But when it comes to naming a song, I don't know what it is. I just cannot settle on a name. Regardless of what the name is, I kind of screwed up, okay, you guys, because if you watch one of my previous videos, which will probably pop up here on the screen in just a second, I'm going to throw a card up there so you can watch if you want to see what this song is about. I've got like the guitar, the bass, the drums, and some other elements of the song. I've been working on mixing it down, and I've focused so much on trying to get better at mixing that I had forsaken the fact that I didn't actually have like the final solid drum recording in there or the vocals at all. And I realized, like, oh my God, you can't just not record all the instrumentation and start your mix before then and then expect it to sound good when you just throw drums and vocals on top of it. I mean, I did mix around the drums because I had like an early reference track in there. But the vocals is going to really throw that off because I might have to carve out extra space sonically for the vocals to sit in the mix, you know? So I decided to like lay off all this mixing stuff, because I think in the time that I spent learning as much as I could, I did get better at mixing and understanding the concepts better and stuff, as far as like EQ and compression and reverb and delay and whatever else comes with mixing. You know what I mean? Balancing the levels and all that stuff, trying to like hear things that you can't normally, unless your ear is trained to it. That's a big part of the process. But so now I'm really trying to focus on getting the cemented final drum track in here. And what I decided, because I'm so flighty and I'm such a perfectionist, I won't just accept any drum part. So stupid. I'm not using a drum machine or drum samples or AI drums or any kind of BS like that. This is me playing the E-kit into the DAW. So what you're hearing as far as the drums is me really playing. So because it's difficult to play the perfect part in my mind, because I'm just way obsessing over this, I've decided to just take it like a few bars at a time and record the drums that I want for that space particularly. As I go, kind of just like record the drums for like the verse, and then record the drums for like the pre-chorus, then the chorus, then the second verse, and then the, so on and so forth. So that's been a little bit frustrating because I end up not being happy with each little part. I feel like it could improve and be better, be cooler, and serve the song more. And basically me obsessing over this song is keeping me from making the progress that you would think that somebody should in the time frame I've had. Okay, I know it's been like 8 or 9 videos now, including this one, I think, but yeah, this is me starting from being an amateur though, okay? So that's one thing I need you to understand, is that I'm really giving myself a lot of time to be comfortable and to learn very slowly and to just sort of adapt to this stuff on this first song, because I've never done this to this scale before. I know I said I've got experience in playing music and songwriting and performance and things like that, and I do, but not in music production and wearing all the hats of a solo album production outfit here. You know what I'm saying? From home. So it's definitely a struggle, and it exposes a lot of your weaknesses. Okay, sorry guys, just had to do a quick wardrobe change. This is the next day I'm having to record this, but back to what I was saying. So yeah, as far as like exposing my weaknesses, I just mean like, I thought, based on my previous experience with bands and playing drums for a long while now, that it would be easy for me to just jump into it and record parts and just move on to the next thing. That has not been the case. I'm struggling to get parts that I'm happy with and to play them consistently. And I'm realizing now how much of like a professional approach and attitude and sort of keen mental acuity that a lot of these studio musicians have to be able to do this in like 4 or 5 takes. Because a lot of mixers or producers or audio professionals or engineers won't tolerate people coming into their studio and needing, 30, 40 takes to get a part down. They'll just be like, look, you're wasting everybody's time. Go home, and come back when you got the part down. And I just feel like that would be me. Like, God, I'm taking so long to do this. But the thing is, the catch is, the upshot, the silver lining, the light at the end of the tunnel, is that once I get this song done, I feel like I've kind of got a grasp on everything as a whole and what's necessary and what I got to do moving forward and how to approach it and how to get through it faster. I've kind of shot myself in the foot multiple times during this song, not being really prepared like I should have been, doing things in the wrong order, using this song as a platform to sort of learn how to mix, instead of like learning that separately and applying it. I don't know. It's kind of been an experiment, so that's the whole point really of this channel though. And what I'm doing is I'm experimenting to learn. I'm trying to figure this shit out as I go. So that's part of the process. And we're getting closer and closer to recording the vocals for this and having them set in stone, or recording the layers and everything needed. So unfortunately, once I get the drum track I want laid down and then the vocals, I might have to go back and remix this thing. But you know what? It's all good. It's just more learning for me to do, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just making another video for the near future, and hopefully we'll be able to get this song ironed out before long. And I've been thinking about my strategy too. Like, do you guys think that I should release one song at a time as I go, like release singles, or wait and release an EP with like 4 or 5 songs, or should I just go try to do a whole album? I don't think that's the best approach in today's music climate, to be honest with you, but maybe you guys have had some success with that. I don't know. Comment down below and let me know. In the meantime,
if you want to stick around for this journey and you want to see where it goes and you want to hear the music when it comes out, please subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. I want to get to a point where I'm releasing regular music, and hopefully this channel won't be kind of boring in the fact that it's just me working out kinks and trying to figure things out. I want to take you guys on a journey with me and sort of vlog the process of me building these songs and writing them and creating them and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that'll be fun. I think I'll do polls and let you guys in on some of the writing process, some of the music, and maybe you can help me decide where to go with it. But other than that, let's get to these drums and get this damn drum track recorded and finalized and set in stone. This should be my strong suit. This is my bread and butter, and I'm struggling, y'all. All right.